Creating a modern video game requires a constant balancing act between the quality of the visuals and the quality of the gameplay. A game that truly masters the balance is rare, and most of the time, a game will end up either being visually impressive and a bit weak mechanically, or play extremely well and suffer in the graphical department. 13 is one of those games that definitely belongs in the former category. I remember seeing tons of magazine ads when this game was first coming out in 2003, and I always thought the game looked amazing. The slightly more modern equivalent of one of those games you might buy because the cover art looks so cool. And the game does still look pretty good despite its age. It uses a cel-shaded comic book art style, but unlike a lot of games that make use of that style, it doesn't just leave it there. 13 fully embraces its comic book influences in everything from loading screens to cutscenes to in-game effects. But while everything comes across great as screenshots, when you actually sit down in front of the game, it takes a real turn. As soon as someone starts talking, I immediately realize there was something very wrong.
Need I get a mirror, or are you finally going to confess to the assassination of...
The voice acting in this game is awful, and not purposely so, and not in a fun way. Every character you meet is grating and annoying. Plus, the story being told here is a real generic government conspiracy plot with an amnesiac protagonist that doesn't inspire anywhere near enough interest to make you suffer through the voice acting. But this game could still recover if the gameplay was alright. But it's not. Playing the game just isn't a ton of fun either. If we strip out all the graphical stylings this game has, it boils down to what's an extremely generic first-person shooter. It has the weapons you expect it to have: shotguns, pistols, assault rifles, sniper rifles. They all behave like you would expect them to, and they handle well enough, but it all feels lifeless. Shooting endless streams of generic baddies with generic guns in generic ways is just infinitely dull. Ultimately, the only thing that 13 has going for it is the thing that drew me to it in the first place: its art style. Everything else the game has is the exact opposite of that art style: dull, generic, and uninteresting to a fault. Everything you could hope to get from 13, you can easily get from screenshots and videos. Every Monday, I look at a game that's at least 10 years old. A game that I would consider to be retro, and I see if it's still worth playing now. If you like that idea, be sure to subscribe so you can see the latest videos. And if you like this video in particular, be sure to hit that like button. Thanks for watching.